further ado, here are your hosts. Bill from Warmstrong Adventures. And Scott from Controversial Cruising.
Hey, let the music keep playing. I was feeling good about the music. Scott, how's it going?
Bill, how we doing? I put us back on our right side.
Right, I see in my mind. I'm like, it's out of order.
Dancing with the trophy. You got yours?
I did.
Thank you, Meat and I. It's been a couple weeks, Bill, since we've been together. I'm excited. Bill, how are you? How you been?
Scott, I am excited. Destination fun. I'm working on my dance steps. Next time I go on a cruise, you will see me dancing. Scott, I'm excited. Oh no! Yeah, no. Hopefully not drinking like that. But I am excited. Believe it or not, Scott, my next cruise is April 3rd. I'm already packed.
What? Did you just not unpack from your last cruise?
No, that's what my daughter said. No, totally unpacked, repacked. I'm totally packed. I'm getting excited. My son's going on a cruise. We've been talking YouTube stuff. We got some stuff that we're going to do together. We're working on it. It's going to be a blast. 29 days on a Luminosa. Oh my! Oh. So we're going to make the best out of it.
That is going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. He's ready for another Journeys cruise. Obviously,
he becomes platinum on this cruise, so he's going to get his platinum card. So that's all he's been talking about. Yay! But we have like 10 sea days to start it off. We leave on the 3rd. I think our first port is like April 13th. Wow. So we have 10 sea days on Luminosa.
Wow. That is going to be
We're going to make it work.
I love it. What ship are you going on again?
The Luminosa.
Oh, the Luminosa. That's right. The Luminosa. It's still going to be an awesome journey.
I think that tequila is kicking in, Scott. I've said Luminosa like 5 times already.
Yeah, you want to know what? Sorry. Probably because it was one of those ships that I probably wanted to forget, and I know you've been on it too, and you probably want to forget it. But the 29-day journey and the itinerary, that's why you're going on that cruise. So,
Cruise Craze fam, I will be in Brisbane March 31st. I think March 31st. So yes, to answer your question, I have a bad habit of not answering the question. Yes, I'm coming to Australia.
Yeah, we can hop around. Let's say hi to some people. I'm going to go down real quick. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome in. BFE is here. Hello, BFE. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. Hello, Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. Warmstrong posted Antoinette's link here. I am going to do the same, or if one of my mods on my side can do the same. Afterwards, we are going to go to Antoinette. Hello, Keisha. Welcome in, Keisha. DT Cruiser is here. Hello, DT Cruiser. Destination Fun. Hello, Sherry. Haven't seen you in a while. TJ's Destinations. Hello, TJ. Welcome in. Angie, whatever floats your boat. Hello, Angie. Great to see you. Bama. Hello, Bama. My favorite Bama. Najuma is here. Hello, Najuma. Welcome in. More shots, Scott. No, Scott.
No, not until 8 o'clock.
Not till 8 o'clock. No, we're good. That was a very smooth tequila, Bill. We're skipping down. Scott made it. I did made it. Hello, Lazy Days. Welcome in. Oh, hey, guys. Hello. Cruz Bolero is here. Hello, Cruz. Welcome in. Hey, fam. Mommy Millionaire is here. Yay! Platinum.
Mommy Millionaire. That's my daughter. She started a gardening channel. She has like 1 or 2 videos in it, but she has some shorts. Her first short, well, not her first short, but her second or third short had over 2,700 views. So, Mommy Millionaire, she's going to teach me how to do this YouTube.
Congratulations.
Jennifer, type in #strong if you're in my chat. Drop your link. Everybody go over there to Jennifer. Give her some support on her channel because she was so excited about that 2,700 short. And I'm so proud.
My mods do the same. They know the deal. So you can share it over on my side too as well. 10 sea days. Oof. good luck in the casino, Bill.
No. Oh, please, no. I'm not spending the money in the casino. I want to gamble just enough to keep the bills coming in, but no, I'm not going broke in the casino. Yes, Will G, this is the one that I canceled the World America for. I know, but I did. I got a good deal on World America, $1,400 drink package, internet package for Thanksgiving. So I'm going in September.
Oh, it'll be a good one. Cruise Craze fam says, "Bummer, I'm from Melbourne. I'll be in Brisbane April 10th."
Oh, just missed you.
Thank you very much, Carnival Cruise Addicts. I appreciate you guys. And I've gotten us down to the bottom here, Bill. So besides, we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna kind of be all over the place today. But one of the things I wanted to talk about and ask you, have you seen this recent age restriction and age limit with Carnival and Royal? I know it's like a month. It's month in. I haven't seen you in a month, but I mean, I think this is. We had a conversation about how the cruise industry or the cruise guests are getting younger, right? And the millennials are now cruising and younger cruisers. So, I mean, have you seen this in the news?
I have. And I just want to say, Sherry, thank you. If I said Thanksgiving in September, I meant November. I'm not going to celebrate Thanksgiving early. So, yes.
I mean,
Scott, I have. I've seen this. And it goes back. My daughter, when she was a little baby, we were cruising. So when she turned like 18 and 19, 20, and her and her girlfriends wanted to go cruising, and they couldn't cruise on certain cruise lines because of this age restriction. Now she could do everything else. She could go off to college. She could go to the armed services. She could whatever, but she couldn't cruise. So it's a topic that I enjoy talking about. And I think people, see me as an old man and think, get off my lawn. I'm really not like that. I have more problems with like the 20 to 30-year-olds than I do with the younger kids. So, but yes, long story short, I've heard of this conversation or this topic as far as age restrictions.
So 21 years of age on Carnival and Royal. Now, there are some exceptions, and we'll go down and we'll talk about those. But 21 and younger now has to get a cruised cabin with a guardian. Doesn't have to be a legal guardian, but a guardian of 25 years of age or older. So basically, that those who can rent a car. Now, this wasn't the case before February 1st on Carnival and Royal. Now, Royal seems to be a little bit more lenient on it. I know you just mentioned the armed services, but Royal seems to be a little bit more cruiser to cruise basis. So they're more listening to kind of if the cruiser is armed forces, they'll actually let them get the cabin by themselves. Otherwise, Carnival seems like they're pretty rigid on this as far as having to sail with a guardian. Now, I know this isn't going to really affect you and I too much, Bill, but I think it might take a little hit to the cruise industry, to be honest with you, because there was a lot of new cruisers in the age of 18 to 21 that were interested in going on cruises right out of college or in college and booking those cruises by themselves, or girls trip or guys trip or whatever it may be. And now they can't do that. Now they have to find someone 25 years older, whether it be an older sister or a cousin, there's going to be people that dance around this, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
But that is it. I mean, they're really, you try to put these regulations in, it's not going to work. You can't tell a person, oh, you can get married at 18. Oh, you can vote at 18. Oh, you can go to the army at 18. Cruising, that's where we draw the line. My kid gets 18, kick him out the house if I want to. I'm not responsible for him anymore. But cruising, we got to stop. Now that 18 to 20 years old, no. You can do everything else, but cruising, we can't have it. And I guess that's kind of the reason why I don't necessarily like this rule, because it's not kind of an age thing. To me, it's not like really an age thing. either you know how to act or you don't know how to act. And as I said, I've had more problems with people between the ages of 20 and 30 than I did with 18 to 20.
And that's really what they're saying, that it's they're trying to cut down on, because there has been a lot of a lot of fights recently on both Carnival and Royal. Obviously, you guys have seen the internet. Recently and non-recent, I mean, I guess you could call recent within the last year or the last 6 months, but there has been a lot more than normal. And I think that this was a cut down to try to mitigate the younger cruisers that were on. Now, Carnival has said there are ways around this, right? You can book a group of minors. Actually, a group of minors can actually book through the groups department, and then there's something that's called like kind of like a minor damage deposit. So they charge each minor actually $100 within the group. This is all run through Carnival. And they have to pay an extra $100 deposit on top of, obviously, the deposit that you and I have to pay just for, incidentals if we use our, I think, debit card or credit card on our seat.
Yeah, but that's. Do you really think that the person that's fighting, that in 2 years, all of a sudden it's like, I get it now. I'm not going to fight anymore. They're not either.
Right.
Either they have a good upbringing, which is what I like to say, or not. And I believe is it Royal. If you go to Asia, if you go to Australia, if you go out of Europe, 18 is fine.
Yes.
You go out of Florida, no, 21. So.
And Royals actually said in those regions, believe it or not, the ones that you actually just named there is an exception. So 18 actually still reigns just for Royal, though.
Right.
Like we said, Carnival is sticking to their guns about the 21 having to book with somebody who's 25. Whether it's, like I said, it's an older cousin, it could be somebody, an older brother. It doesn't have to be. It could just be an older friend. If it was just somebody, I don't know, who was within close age range that happened to be 25. And so a Cruise Craze fan said, I agree, Bill. I see plenty of 40 plus acting way worse than children's or teens. And I believe me, I saw that too. Right on my last cruise on the Magic.
But and I guess that's kind of what I don't understand, is especially like Carnival. I just got off a Carnival cruise. So if you're 21 or under 21, you can't get on a cruise. But if you're 17 or what is it, 17, 16, 17, you can stay out to 1 o'clock on the cruise ship. What? I mean, either they're not mature enough, or they are. Have them go into the cabin at 8 o'clock at night. Sorry for the parents. Have them go in the cabin at 8 o'clock at night then. But if they stay out there, I'm up there to that late night buffet, which is not very good for Carnival. I go to that late night buffet. I go to the late night buffet, and all these teenagers are up there not creating any problems. But there are a lot of these kids going to get their pizza or whatever, blah, blah, walking around the ship with the food.
Ice cream, yep.
But you're telling me that they have to be 21 to book a cruise. They can stay out to 1 o'clock at night, but to book a cruise, so that 1 to 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever, that's the magic hours that they're not mature enough. So anyway, I don't know the statistics as far as how many fights and all this other stuff like that. So maybe I would have to take a look at that. But all of a sudden, you can Europe, Asia, Australia, at 18, we consider you an adult. You make adult decisions. You pay the adult prices if something goes wrong.
It really made me scratch my head, to be honest with you. I didn't really see it coming. Like I said, I'd been traveling, so I just recently saw this, and I saw that it was trending, and I was like, why would the cruise industry cut off those who are eager to spend their money at 21, 22, right, 23, right. And it's like, okay, here's cruising. My older brother went on, or my cousin went on, or my neighbor went on, or whoever, and now I want to cruise, and now I have to somehow find someone who's 25 to be a guardian. And again, Carnival came out and said it doesn't have to be a legal guardian. So what is that? Like, it could just be anybody over the age of
anybody.
The guy who touched the lawn. He's 35. You want to come on a cruise? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense why they would do that.
And I really would like to know what the statistics are. See, Carnival had a problem, and they've kind of addressed the problem because from what I've seen on the last few Carnival ships I went on, now at when the late night buffet opens up till it closes, they have security there.
Yeah, they do.
You come out the club and you've been drinking all day. When you wind up there, that's where a lot of the fights start.
Correct.
Okay, you address the problem. Having the age limit is not going to address the problem. That just means they're going to go down the hall and fight. Anywho,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I digress off of that.
Carnival Cruise actually says it's the tweens and teens running around that are the issue, not the 21-year-olds. Interesting. I'm going up and down. There's good comments that I missed.
I mean, yeah, to me, it's more like the kids, like the 13, 14-year-olds. They're not really doing anything, but as I said, running down the halls, every now and then pushing all the buttons on the elevator or something like that. I get it. We were all kids at one time. I get that. That doesn't really bother me. But it's the adults arguing with their girlfriends. And these, I mean, this is not the 16, 17, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. These are the ones 22, 23, 24, 25-year-olds arguing with their girlfriend because they had too much to drink or they met somebody else on a cruise ship and now they're flirting with somebody else and they get mad. Those are the ones I have a problem with. So how do you do that?
I see that all the time.
You can't cruise until you're 30. How about that? That's a lot of problems.
Well, Will G said, I hope they are grandfathering that in because I have my 23 and 20-year-old in a room together for an Alaskan cruise. They actually said, well, I don't know how close you are to their cabin, but they said if you're in the vicinity, don't know what that meant, Carnival, but your gray area, in the vicinity of the cabin of your legal guardian, it counts as like a pass. It's like them in your...
Again, it had to be like adjoining rooms.
Adjoining rooms. They said, within like one or two. I don't know if you're next to them or whatnot, but that could be your way around it. Or they could have had them grandfathered in too, because if they're already in there, they're not gonna kick you out. Believe me. For Alaska, they're not gonna kick you out. Oh my God, Alaska! I love Alaska. I want to go back. I want to move there. In Australia, it's more straightforward. Once you are 18, you're an adult for everything. Yes, and that's what Royal said too.
It's either or.
On that list.
Yeah, it's either or. Either you're an adult or you're not. Stop with this. I'm 18. I can vote. I can go to the army, but I can't cruise. You're 18. You're responsible. Now, the auto industry is financial. I mean, you could really just say, okay, you're 18. You can rent a car, but it's going to cost you a ton of money because we see here that younger drivers have more accidents, so they can kind of try to justify that. I think, but for me, like a lot of the fights on the cruise ships, that it's because of the social media. 15 years ago, everybody didn't have a cell phone.
No,
everybody didn't try to videotape everything. I mean, people try to start fights now to record it.
To record, right?
So yes. I don't know if I don't know. I don't have the stats. So I don't know if fights have increased or just because social media, we just see more fights.
Either way. Sue the Bud File says, come in. Hello, Sue. Welcome in. Event Yours has come in. Hello, Event Yours, Tanya. Welcome. Travel with Josie Ann has also come in. Hello, Josie Ann. Welcome in. Cruise Nuts. Hey, Cruise Nuts. Welcome in. You're having a good Wednesday. Scott. That's right. Event Yours shares and says there's a lot of first-time cruisers that are younger these days. All right. And that's what I was saying. The cruising industry is actually getting younger. It's not getting older. Younger these days. And they may not have had proper home training. I mean, that's... But
again, without the home training, at 18 or 25, they don't know how to act. So just making it more difficult for younger people to cruise.
Yeah.
Now Carnival is kind of like, well, you can't gamble, you can't drink and stuff like that. Okay, so if you want to make it 21, I get it. Royal's not like that. It didn't used to be.
No, they were actually 18. So they were 18, and you could book a cabin. So that's why this is kind of like, it cuts that weird middle part out. And I mean, I get it, right? I was in that weird middle part like a half of my life ago. So I get it. And I understand being the 18 to, first 18 to 20. And then after that, the 20 to 25 when you're kind of like an adult. So I get it. But at the same time,
doesn't that
they want to cruise. They want to cruise.
doesn't that go against what they're trying to do though? Royal
Yes.
was 18. You didn't hear about Royal fights. It was Carnival who had the 21 year of age, and they're the one that had fights. So if you're telling me it's because of age, why weren't all the fights on Royal? They had the 18, 19-year-olds that could book their own cabin. Why weren't there all the fights there? You know, I mean, it's the age. That 3 years is not a magical number right there.
It's not.
And to me, it doesn't make sense. It's a knee-jerk reaction to what they're having a problem. Hey, we have to do something. Let's do something.
Let's do something. Right. I agree, Bill. A bad egg is a bad egg. Behavior problems and integrity. That's where it starts. 100%. Hey, Scott, don't be telling on me. Yes, sending mine up there to get me pizza and ice cream.
That's what they were there for. That's what the kids were there for.
I agree. The 30-year-olds not being mature. I mean, hey, you see it more and more, and especially the guys too. I'll be the first one to say that the guys are mature a lot slower than the ladies do. My daughter knows she better not. Her Gen X mama ain't playing. Fuck around and find out. That's right. That's right. The videos I seen were grown folk fighting. Yeah, very seldom young kids. That's right. Very seldom. It was the older, you looking at my girl, you looking at this, right outside the club, and kid my age, like 36, 30, 35, 30, 28, 26, of age to actually cruise. And Keisha says, yeah, but my 22-year-old wants to cruise for spring break, and she couldn't go without me or another responsible person of age. That guardian, not legal guardian. You bring anybody over the age of 25.
Well, 22, you could cruise.
Yes, 22 you can cruise, but you still have to book a room.
Oh, right. And that's why my daughter wanted to go on Royal because you had to have somebody 25. Right. That's crazy.
Though armed services, Royal actually, like I was saying, Royal's actually more bendy than Carnival is. Carnival's like, nope.
They had like armed services if you were married. So if they got married when they were 18, they could cruise.
Correct. Legally.
And there was another exception. I can't remember what it was right now.
Yep. Just those three. Oh, and the exception of where, if you were in Australia, America, right. South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, where it was already 18, because they're not going to change the laws of that region just because of this shit. That's ridiculous. So yeah, exactly. Keisha's experiencing it right there. 110%. And sometimes the parents can't go. I mean, sometimes the parents want to go, but there's work or just other prior commitments that you can't go. And a 22-year-old should, in my opinion, I don't know what counts for my opinion, but I think they should be able to cruise. With another 22-year-old.
I definitely think they should be able to cruise.
Don't make any sense. Kenneth Bird is here. Hello, Kenneth Bird. Jeremy is here on his semi-personal side, also a mission side. His hat's on a mission. Hello there, Jeremy. Welcome in. Doing some hashtag strongs. If you are on Warm Strong side and you want that link dropped by Mr. Nightbot there, just like this, type in hashtag strong there and it will drop your link. Thank you very much, Josiane. Destination Fun said we saw a fight in the MDR between a son and a father. Ooh.
Watching Luminosa. Wait.
Watch
Luminosa. It's father and son. We do it all. Watch. I'm sorry.
B Weezy comes behind you right now and just puts you in a headlock out of nowhere.
He'd snap my neck. Up until a few years ago, I was like, oh man, I think him. Now I think he would snap my neck. So I try to stay on his good side.
Tanya says our daughter is 22 too, Keisha, but she's broke, so she can't cruise without
wow.
I am your daughter at 20. I get it. Oh, that's funny. Warmstrong, I agree. It's the grown ass folk that can't drink responsibly that I worry about the most. Yeah, and honestly, it really is. You see a lot. I saw something on the Dream in the casino that the two guys were about to get hot at each other over a machine. I was like, relax, dude. Sit here. What is going on? You're on a cruise. You're paying to come here and get mad at another dude that you don't know. doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, but those 18-year-olds can gamble in the casino. They can.
Right? Yo, you take my money, but you won't let me. Anyway.
I love Cruising Royals here. Hello, I love Cruising Royal.
Hey.
Welcome in. Emily is here. M74. It's me. Am on her personal side. Thank you very much. John P. Adventures. Hello, John P. Adventures. Yes, I am scrolling upwards now. How do you do that? My nephew is 23 and has cabins booked. Just wondering, how RCL will work with that. Interesting. I wonder if you're already booked, if they're just going to grandfather it in. I mean, it was February 1st that both Royal and February 1st of actually 2024 that they actually made the change. So whether it was booked before that or I don't know.
I would think they would grandfather it in.
They would have to. They're
not going to give out back all the money. No, then I just don't see them doing that.
They're not that dumb. CNS Travel is here. Hello, Sherman. Welcome in. I got your card, actually. I just got it today, Sherman. I'm going to post it on social. I know it's a Valentine's Day card, but thank you guys very much. Shows you how rarely I check my mail. I'm sorry. Dark Theme. Hello, Dark Theme. Welcome in. Carnival Cruise Addicts. How are you, fam? I was also traveling too. So, hey, always seems to add age restrictions right around spring break. That's actually a good tip from Liz. That's February, yeah, right around spring break would have been 110%.
But I mean, that's spring break. That's everywhere.
It is everywhere.
Florida waits for those kids to come down there and spend their money. And not just Florida, but any destination where college kids go. But I understand because of social media, they got this. It's a free fall on the ships, but it's really not.
It is really not. It's the older folk. It's the grown folk that just don't know how to act. To be honest with you, Cruise for Curious fans says sorry, but when my kids are 18 plus, they are on their own. See ya. Bye. Hello, together we travel. Will is here.
Will.
Cruise with him on the Jubilee. Cruise Crate fam shared that she's also on the Luminosa this year for New Year's.
Nice.
Ooh, that will be very cool. Dark Theme says it's unfortunate that a few bad actors ruin it for everyone. Although this seems like an overcorrection, it really does.
Yes. It's you just lumped everybody into the same category, and I think, as I said, I think Carnival did the right thing. Before you never saw security, but now you see them walking around, and now they have them stationed in the nightclubs. Now they're stationed at the late night buffets. And since they've done that, I haven't seen an argument in the late night buffet. I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but they have, 2 or 3 people up there from like 11:30 to I think it's like 1:30 or 2. And that's what you needed to do.
2 people on each side. I usually see on our Magic. There were 2 people on each side. So, let's see here. Whoop, the whole thing just jumped. I guess I love Cruising Royal is here. Hello, Pete. Pete's here. Okay, I am all the way down. I think, to be honest with you, I really don't understand it. I mean, we're not gonna talk about it for another half an hour, but I really don't understand the whole reason behind it, and honestly, I think it cuts a whole bunch of money out of Carnival and Royal's hands, and I think a lot of those cruisers might go over to your new favorite brand, Mr. Warmstrong, or cruise brand, I guess you could say, cruise company, MSC.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a European-based cruise line, so I'm sure. Hey, 18, you want to come cruise? You have money? Come on, let's go. But I don't know for a fact, so I mean, I don't know. I would have to go look at it and see. But it's not the age. It's not the age. It's the maturity of the person.
I agree, and that's actually, believe it or not, Bill, I haven't seen you in a month, but I believe my next cruise is actually going to be on a ship that you've been on before. I'm going on the MSC Seascape. Seascape.
Yeah, I think, Scott, I think you're really going to love it. I think you're going to see why people like MSC, and especially with the if you look at the prices, I don't know if you're going with somebody or whatever, but if you look at the prices and the ship, you compare that ship, because the price is going to be about the same as the Spirit, as the Drain. You compare that ship to that ship, you're going to be like, why am I going on the Spirit when I can go on this?
I don't know. I mean, I'm always going to come back to Carnival. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, it's going to make me definitely look in other places. Adventures with Roxanne is here. Hello, Adventures with Roxanne. Armasi is here. Hello, Mona. Howdy, y'all. Just getting off work and listening on my way. Hope, Mona. Good to see you. Hope life has been good to you. Michael Land, Spoiled Mama, is here. Says, hello, Bill and Scott. Hello, Bill and Scott. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to try the food. I can't wait to just be on a different line. I think that's kind of what it is. After we cruise so long on one line, I mean, I've been cruising on Carnival since I'm 21 now, religiously. And I think just kind of like mixing it up is gonna get me a little uncomfortable. I'm not gonna really know, right, what to do. I'm gonna be almost like a first-time cruiser in a way, not really, but first-time experience going through what MSC or how MSC does cruising. So it'll be interesting.
That's a good thing.
It is a great thing. It's a great thing.
Because,
I'm excited.
That when you know the ship before you get on it, like I'm talking about the Luminosa. I know what to expect.
Right.
And it's not a whole lot. It's like, oh boy. But when you go on a new ship,
oh boy,
the different restaurants, the food options, because I mean, like MSC, the paid food options, it's very limited. It's like the steakhouse, a taco place, and like what teppanyaki or whatever that is. I don't eat it, but whatever it is. I mean, it's like three places. But other than that, you got the little. It'll take a while to get used to what they do, and little baby cups for whatever reason. Little
little baby cups.
You're in the buffet area, and they got hey, I need 2 or 3 of those cups anyway. But when you see the ship, I think you're going to love it.
I can't wait. It's a newer MSC ship too. CCA says, "I hope your bread rolls are nice and soft."
They had that issue the very first time I went on it. I haven't seen this. They've kind of done it differently now, but they haven't had a problem with the food. The food, actually, I had more of a problem with Royal's food. Royal had a great selection, but everything was like cold or lukewarm. And I had more of a problem with Royal's food than I did with Carnival or MSC.
Ty Spork, hello, Ty Spork. I am I'm excited to go. I'm going, I think, the end of June, I believe. Not exactly sure the date. I think I put it in Shipmate, but I'm hoping that that's the right date. But yeah, I'm excited. And then hopefully NCL at the end of the year, and maybe another cruise in the summer if maybe we end up doing a group cruise or something like that, Bill.
What, this summer or next summer?
Well, a summer, just in general.
Yeah. No, I can see that. I matter of fact, I want to talk to me when you get back off of MSC, because I think if you enjoy that ship, they have 5-day cruises. The prices are good, and I think a lot of people would be interested in going on there because again, I think it's new, like you were saying. And people are afraid to go there. I've never been on the cruise line before. What does it expect? It's different. People talk about the food. I don't know. I think if we did a group cruise on there, I think a ton of people would want to go just to see what it's like, especially if we can get a good price for them.
I think so. I like it. I'll try the boat. Bill has already tried the boat. I'm going to go and try the boat, and we'll see. We'll see how that works. And maybe in 2020, what are we in now? 2025, maybe 2026 in the summer. We'll do a group cruise, and we'll do it right. We'll have some cool events. We can do a meet and greet with all of the YouTubers that come and non-YouTubers, and it'll just be so much fun. We can do a whole dinner together. It'll be great. It'll be great. We could do a tech talk, maybe, right? We always do kind of like a tech talk. Maybe we can, have one of the lounges and we can just talk about all of our techs and, share our cameras and what we do and maybe pick up things from each other. I think this is, I mean, hey, the more we talk about it, Bill, I want it to really just be, come to fruition.
I think it would. I think it would be good. And Tech Talk. That's not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing Banter with Bill. It's going to be about new rules for traveling abroad. So I don't know if everybody's aware of it, and I take a lot of things for granted because I travel a lot and I kind of stay on it. So I don't know if everybody is. So tomorrow we'll be talking about the new visas and things that you're going to need to travel, even within the United States domestically, flying on an airplane. The rules are changing as of May 7th. So tomorrow, Banter with Bill, 6:00 p.m. Tune in. We're going to talk about the changes. But the next week, following Banter with Bill, I'm going to be talking about doing live streams.
Oh, nice!
My daughter, she's just started her channel, and she's thinking about doing a live stream. Thinking about doing a live stream, and if I'm going to do it for her, I might as well do it for everybody because I assume everybody knows what I know. So I'm like,
don't you hate that? I do too.
Who wants to know what I know? Because everybody knows it already. But that's not true. And I'm trying to get out that mind frame. So March 6th, I believe that is the date. We're going to be talking about what you need to do for a great live stream. And I'm not talking about I'll probably mention it, but like the equipment and stuff like that. It's not that. It's other things that you have to be aware of. And just knowing that things are going to go wrong and be prepared for that.
You have 2 scheduled out. I'll have to go hit that notification bell.
Scott, I told you, I've changed. I don't know what this last cruise I went on. Scott, I had two Banter with Bills already scheduled. I have like the third one is just not posted yet. I don't know. I don't know. I'm packed. I'm ready to go.
He's ready to go. He's a new man. There's nothing wrong with spreading your wings, Scott. After all, variety is the spice of life. Yes, it is.
And it is.
Those who are following me on Instagram, I actually threw an orange at the wall, and today I applied to all of the Carnival, all of the cruise entertainment jobs that are actually listed out there between NCL and Royal and Carnival and Viking. I threw it all out there, and I threw my resumes, and we'll see if anything comes back. But this is the second time I've done it, so we'll see. And hopefully, you guys can come and visit me on a cruise as I'm a cruise director, or even if I'm a fun squad. I hope you guys would come and see me. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addict says yes. I think that was to our group cruise. I'm a little behind now. The food will make me mad. Oh, the food on MSC.
No, she did a video today, and she was talking about the food. I don't know. I think she's just talking about if the food is not good.
If the food is not good. Yes.
She had some food on her ship, and it brought back memories of Royal because she was saying, this is not hot. This is not hot. This is okay. This is good. And I think that's what she's talking about. That if the food is not good, it would make her mad.
I'm with you. I love cruising around. I'm with you. I do not like my chicken lukewarm if it's supposed to be hot. I'm sorry. If things are supposed to be a certain temperature, I like it like that. Adventures with Roxanne said, sign me up for our group cruise. I love it. Liz says, no, do it in 2027.
It may not be around in 2027. No, 2027. Whatever, Scott, whatever's convenient. I'm retired. So
I'm retired. Hey, I'm working.
It really doesn't matter to me.
Going on the seascaping November. Ooh,
that's going to be
just a couple months.
There's going to be a lot of people interested because of the new ship, World America, and then Seascape going down to Galveston. I believe it's Seascape going down to Galveston. You're going to have a lot of more people cruising, and you're going to hear a lot more chatter. You're going to hear a lot of more chatter about MSC because people it's becoming a mainstream now.
See. The seashore, right? Seashore going down to Galveston.
I thought it was Seascape going down to.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure, but I think so. Seashore, Seascape, Seaside. They're like
either one. They're all sisters. Yeah, they're all big.
Yeah.
We got Alaska summer 2024. Maybe we'll push it off to. I mean, hey, we keep talking about it. It'll be fall of 2026, and then it'll be summer of 2027. Hey,
you take more than one cruise a year. All of a sudden now you can't do anymore?
No. The jobs came down on us. Oh, my job. I came home. Oh, God. I don't know how I'm going to cruise it as much as I did. No worries. I might have to say hello twice to some people and non to others. Bill, I guess I've been fortunate because every royal ship I've been on, the food temperature has never been an issue. Oh,
the last it was Utopia, and I was not very happy with the buffet. The main dining room was decent. Sorrento's Pizza was decent.
I want to try Sorrento.
The hot dog place right on that promenade. Anyway, that was good, but no, I mean I was really disappointed in the food, and that's not Allure was the same way when I did Allure of the Seas.
I personally like my food lukewarm. Only if it's supposed to be lukewarm, like nachos. I'd eat nachos lukewarm. Hashtag strong. That's right. Drops that link. Good job. Good job. I've never gone live on YouTube, says YOLO. So there you go. There's somebody that you might inspire.
YOLO, March 6th. Come over to Banter with Bill, 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock Eastern time. Not this Thursday, the following Thursday. And we're going to just talk about, and if you have any questions, if I can help you, let me know. Because even if you don't come over, you can contact me anytime, and I'll gladly answer any questions that I know. And what I think, there is no one right way to do anything.
There isn't. No.
So that's the main thing you have to take from it. And the biggest thing is to just do it
and be you.
Just do it and be you.
That's it. Scott for CD. Yes, I hope. I mean, I hope somebody throws me a cookie and it's like, hey, let's get this guy in an interview. That's all I need. I
would definitely go on that ship. I don't care what cruise line. I would be there, Scott.
Thank you.
Unless it was Viking, and then Viking I couldn't afford it. So
change is great. Pre-schedule, pre-pack, and teaching newbies. I love it.
Yes. A new man.
Cruise Nut says, "Don't feel bad. I've been on 3 lives myself on my channel in 4 years. Yes, you have." And they've been funny lives. They've been funny lives. Agreed, Scott for CD. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Scott.
I would have so much fun running around the ship. And oh my God, if you guys all came at different times, I'm Scott for CD. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I put it in. I did. So
Scott, I would totally do fun squad. Have you ever seen a video of Ricky on Utopia of the Seas? I don't know if he's still on it, but he's a cruise director. He had the most energy that I've seen of any cruise director I've ever seen. I love Cruising Royal. She had a video today, and she did like the Cellaway party. Mm-hmm. And if you look at how he ran around, imagine you've been on Jubilee, right? Or no? Mm-hmm. Okay, Jubilee, the cruise director that ran with a camera crew all around both floors.
Nope.
I mean, front, back. I mean, ran around to the pool area, dancing with everybody for 45 minutes straight. He had the most energy I've ever seen from any cruise director ever.
I would love to do it. I would totally do Fun Squad or CD if I could have my time again. I know, and I thought, honestly, to tell you the truth, I was still old, and I still think I'm too old. But there were a bunch of people who asked John Heald on this last cruise I was on the Magic if they were too old, and they were older than me. Won't tell you how old they were, but they were older than me. And John said, it's never too late. So, and I know Leah said that to me personally too. It's never too late. So, I'm just going to give it my best old college try, and hopefully someone throws me a cookie. Thank you very much, Sherman. I appreciate that. Pizza Scott on my vote. Hopefully that would be really cool if you guys can come and see me. That would be awesome.
I think a ton of people, here. I mean, when I say a ton, 20 or 30 people from here going is not going to make your career. But I think that would be a good time, and you have the right personality.
Scott, don't listen to Bill. He is retired.
Sherry, you're number 1, okay?
The MSC Seascape will begin sailing from Galveston November 2025. Oh, very interesting. Wow. That's pretty cool. The last few cruises there were several people who legitimately thought I worked on the ship. I know, I get that. I literally get that all the time. Especially, I mean, I walk around with a worker's lanyard anyway, so I already know I'm going to get it. But half of the people just think just the way that I look when I get off the ship. They tell me to take my shoes off, or if they can look in my bag. And you're not crew. I'm like, no, I'm not crew. I get it all the time, so I don't get it. It's fine. Let's see. Just do it, YOLO. Look at our first live. We had a few drinks and said, F it. I know, I think that's what I did too. F it. The seascape is going to the port of Galveston. I love the port of Galveston. So easy, in my opinion. The 2 times I've been out of there, in and out. Seg 183 is here. Hello, Seg. Hi, Warm Strong. I want to be just like you when I grow up.
What, old? Old in pain all the time. My back, my arms, and my wrist. You really want to be like this?
We want to be like you, Bill. Just like you.
I thought I want to be like Mike. What is it?
Liquid courage helps with our lives. Oh yeah, Dave. I love liquid courage. Hey, ask Tanya. She got me a bunch of liquid courage before this live.
Thanks, Tanya.
When Scott becomes a cruise director, I would like for Liz to be his assistant. I think that would be a good assistant. Chris could be the live-on husband, right? Is that how it works, or does John say that's not how it works? The live-on husband. I think that's not how that works. Hello, Red. Welcome in. We have to get you scheduled on a Thirsty Thursday. I've been talking to her back and forth about getting her on another Thirsty Thursday. She's been highly requested. Hope you are having a good time and had a good time on your latest cruise, which was that EDM cruise. I know it's like 2 months since, but I know your vlogs are coming out and I am enjoying them. M said the weather has changed for a bit and not so cold. Well, that's good. I came home to beautiful weather, so I'm not bragging. Oh, just getting over the cruise crud. I know some of us had the cruise crud on our last cruise. And believe it or not, I don't know, Bill, if you saw this on your last cruise, but there was a ridiculous amount of people on both the Dream and the Magic, which I guess my last ships, that were sneezing all over the place without any regard, not in their hands, not in their shirts, just like, dude.
It's terrible. I mean, it's really terrible. And that's why I will say, like with Royal, at least when you're coming into like the buffet area, they have somebody there to do washy and try to get you. Not everybody does it. On Carnival, nobody did it. 1 out of 20 maybe wash their hands going into the buffet. And it's like, it's disgusting. Luckily, like for the Excel class ships, there's a lot more options that you can do. So I don't know, Scott. I don't know what it is. I don't. But that's like, look at Texas.
Did we forget?
You know, all those people that vaccines, and not to talk about stuff, but now you have an outbreak of measles down in Texas.
Yeah, I saw that.
We got rid of that a long time ago, and we had a pandemic, and it's like a couple of years ago, and it's like people forgot about that.
That's you.
It's like they forgot about it. So I don't know what the answer is. I do know what the answer is. People grow up.
Cover your shit. Wow. You're nasty.
Crazy.
You're nasty. And wash your hands, too. Especially if you're in the casino or if you're touching a lot of things in the piano bar or doing wash your hands.
Casino is one of the worst places because you're touching so many like different machines and the chips and stuff like that. As soon as I leave the casino, I go wash my hands immediately. I try not, I mean, sometimes I do, but I try not to touch my face or anything like that.
I know. Sometimes I forget. I'm like, don't do that. I miss Ricky dancing with me, and on my second cruise, I twerked. Woo! Woo! That's pretty cool. I need a special title for Chris. I know, don't we all? Hello, Levette. Welcome in. Hello, Bill Warmstrong. You are not old, my friend. You are not old. That's right. Not old, Bill. They do not care at all. I know they were. It was disgusting. It was I think that's how you got the cruise crud. We all got the cruise crud from people just being nasty. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Freddy's vacation, just without. And you want to know what? Honestly, we're talking about minors and we're talking about kids earlier. The younger kids, 7, 6, 5, whatever. They were just all of them. They didn't know how to cover their mouth, or they didn't know that like a sneeze was a thing. That
yes, they weren't raised right. Yes.
Mary, would you like to cover your mouth, or would you like to just spread it all over the ship?
No, all over the ship. So that's why That's why I stay by myself, away from people. I'm not cold. I'm not a cold person. I am, but I'm not a cold person. But I don't want to get sick on a cruise. A 29-day cruise. Do you think I want to get sick like day 3? So I'm going to avoid people as much as I can. Fist bump, boom, wash my hands. The Luminosa, hopefully they did it like they did before, where they actually served you like at the buffet. Hopefully they still do that.
Let's hope.
It's just less contact.
Bill, for your sake, I hope so. The measles thing is mainly from small towns that don't believe.
Yes, they don't. But the problem is that when they go out, they spread it to other people. Yes, it's from small town until they go to the Walmart or Buc-ee's or whatever. And now the person that lives in Dallas gets it. And then next thing you know, you have 124 cases of something that was eradicated 5, 6, 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me going.
M says, good one, Scott. Great imitation. Thank you. CruiseNet says, that's why we fly in direct to places. I try. Believe me, I try. Yes. It's hard in Arizona. Only worry about the plane not crashing. I know recently that's another thing that will be on here for another hour and we're not going to talk about. But I landed safe. I'm back home. I'm here. That's the only thing I was thinking about, being back here in the award-winning studio. The award-winning studio. Best YouTube collab. That's right. This guy. Boop, boop, boop.
I keep it on the shelf with all my valuables. So you see what it's right next to.
Oh, mine's up there. The Carnival Cruise Addicts Tumbler. Woo! Best YouTube collab. Yes. And M also says Bill is on the nose. Yes, he is. 110%. I'm going to put that back here. And Pete, I don't know if you're still here, but I put this over here and I forgot that I had it. But I got a scratch ticket for After Our Live. So I hope I win a jackpot. I don't know why, but yeah. So hopefully. Love the gold award. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow, we're not worthy. LOL trophy. I love it. Z is here. Hello, Z. Welcome in. Hope you're feeling better, my friend.
Z, I was just thinking about you earlier. I haven't seen you in a while, so Z, I'm glad you're here. Hope you're feeling better. Z is the guy. When we talk about going live, I went live on his channel first time ever. So he's the one that got me into going live.
Ever? That was your first time?
That was first time.
Wow. Z got Bill out of his shell, and look at him now, winning awards and all that.
I wasn't an introvert.
John P said, I also smoke, so I wash my hands after smoking. Me too, 100%. Not cigarettes, but still, either way, yes, always washing your hands, no matter what, honestly, because it's that season. And if you're going to cruise January, February, March, this is a little PSA before I let you guys go. Wash your hands. April too, I'll throw that in there. Just wash your hands. It's just all the time, but especially now, just please safeguard yourself when you go on these cruises so you don't get sick. You too, Bill, your 29-day voyage, which I'm so jealous of. Pete, you did good this week. More luck this coming year. That's right. All the jackpots for Pete. I can't wait till Pete hits a jackpot and goes absolutely nuts on a premiere.
He goes on a cruise.
I can't wait. Are you guys coming to my group cruise March 2020? That's my birthday. I love cruising Royal.
I don't know. March and April are the times right around they do the Trans-Pacific cruises or transatlantic cruises. And it depends. If Carnival gives me like $100 deal on another Trans-Pacific cruise, I may not. But if I'm not doing anything, I would love to.
Yeah. I like it. I might be getting some of those deals now too. I actually had the highest points in my entire gambling career, so hopefully I'll be getting some of those throwback deals too, or rollbacks, or inbacks, or onbacks, or whatever you call them through the casino.
Well, you work. I mean, it's tough for you, Scott, because you work.
I know. I just want to see them though. If they're there, at least I feel accomplished. I said yes.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Did I tell you I booked another cruise?
My friends. What'd you say, Bill?
I booked another cruise. I'm
what?
doing the transatlantic from Barcelona to Port Canaveral, whatever, Mardi Gras.
Oh.
September? No, I don't know when it is. October 16th. I do know when it is. October 16th.
I think that's the one that my aunt's on, but she's doing it on the opposite end of the year, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
But
There's a couple
Barcelona,
people, I think Naughty Cruiser is on it. There's a couple people taking it.
That would be fun. There was it also a good cruise deal.
It was. You know, it was free interior room.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I Love Cruising Royal says it's the Navigator of the Seas 3/30, 2026. 4 days to Ensenada and Catalina. Out my way. Oh yeah, West Coast, baby. West Coast. That might be easy for me to hop on. West Coast. It's got to be the West Coast. Ensenada and Catalina. The Catalina Islands. I love it. All right, so Bill, I am all the way down to the bottom. Free cabins are always good. Free cabins are always great. He can't even keep up with all his cruises. I can't keep up with all his cruises. Are you here next week, Bill?
Yes, I'm here next week. I don't know.
Maybe if he gets a deal, he's out.
No, I'm sure I'm here. I don't have anything till I don't have another cruise till like April. Well, I'm leaving out on March 29th. But
okay.
And people, I need you to tune in. I'm going to be going live from the cruise ship, 10 straight sea days. I'm going to try to go live every day because I'm paying $690 for internet.
Every day?
Every day. Well, every day. It might not be on YouTube. It might be on Instagram and TikTok. So
we have to drop the Instagram and TikTok links. Look. Thank you, Sherman. I just saw him laugh, so I just wanted to say thank you for my Valentine's Day card. So freaking late for me that I checked it, but it was here on time. Thank you very much, Sherman. You're amazing. I love cards. He just laughed, so that's why I said that. So y'all cruise a lot. I'm so jelly. I know. Well, I think my cruising is going to start to honestly subside. So sadly enough. All right, cool. Bill, before we go, tell everybody where they can find a little bit more of you this week. I know you have a banter with Bill.
Yep, I'm going to try to drop some shorts. So look out for the shorts. Don't know when. Banter with Bill tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about the new travel regulations that are going into effect for 2025. You're gonna want to see that if you don't travel a lot, if you don't travel outside the country, where we used to be able to travel, now you're going to need ETA or a visa or something like that. So we're going to be prepared. We're going to get you prepared for that tomorrow. So stop on by. Next week, Cruise Talk Live, we'll be here at the same time. And then next Thursday, we'll be talking about live streaming on Banter with Bill. So if you've ever thought about streaming live, or if you just want to see what we go through, like what Scott and I go through to get ready for, because we don't just pop up here. I mean, a lot of people do that, and I've done that before, but there's work that goes into it. And there's a lot behind the scene. I mean, it's not a TV production, but there's a lot. Like, I mean, I got to get here 15 minutes early just to check to make sure everything's working right. So next week, March 6th, come check that out. Scott, what about you?
Me, so we just have our regular schedule. I'll be back here with Thirsty Thursday tomorrow. Match game on Friday. Thirsty Thursday is actually right after you, Bill, after your banter with Bill. I'll be here with the match game crew at 8:00 on 8:00 Eastern for the match game with PK Adventures Travel. And then Saturday, I'll have the podcast in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. I say it all in Eastern for my Eastern folk, and you guys can convert it either way. So I also did drop Antoinette's link there too. So if you go on over there, give Antoinette a little Cruise Talk live raid or Bill raid, Scott raid, Bill and Scott, whatever you want to do.
Mine is a strong raid.
Strong raid. We love that too. Do that. And Carnival Cruise Addict says, well, Scott does tequila shots and then shows up. Yeah, we had to get that one in. So for all the ones that were there for the tequila tasting, thank you very much. And Bill, I am so glad to be back here with you talking cruising as it's one of my favorite parts of the week.
I really do, Scott. I was telling people, It's like I may not, like match game. Like, everybody loves it because everybody here loves it. Everybody's there. It's not like for me, but when I get on here talking cruising with Scott, I mean, I actually love it, and it is one of the better times of the week.
Really?
Whenever just talking cruises just like this, and I'm trying to, Scott, something happened on that last cruise. It motivated me to get there early and start being prepared and having more content. So hopefully I can put out more content and have everybody come over and watch. So make sure you like and subscribe. If you haven't liked this live, like it on both channels. Come on now. Help share this out to other people so we can get more people in here. We want to grow this as big as Match Game Live or Match Game.
It's big. Hey, we had like 42 people today, Bill. So for all the 42, we still have 37 sticking around. So thank you guys so very much. Bill and me, again, love doing this every single Wednesday. Today, I knew we were going to be hopping around, and there was a couple topics we wanted to get to, including teasing that group cruise and definitely talking about this age change, because that's something that I personally, myself, I don't agree with. If you're going to ask me if I agree with it or I don't, I definitely don't agree with it. And I think Carnival and Royal are taking a lot of money out of their hand by not doing it. I think Royal's doing it a little bit better as far as listening to, case by case basis, I guess you could say, or cruiser by cruiser basis.
Yep.
But they're still losing money. And for me, I don't think it's smart, but that's just me. Happily Ever Yachty has also come in. Hello, Happily Ever Yachty. And Seg 183 has also come in, or has been here, excuse me, and says thumbs up before you leave. So thank you guys, everybody. Bill and I will be back next week with another hot topic in the cruise and travel world. And I appreciate all of you, everybody that goes on over to Antoinette. Please give a little strong raid, Bill raid, whatever you want to give, Scott raid. And we'll see you next week. If I can find the outro. Okay. Bye, guys. See ya.
Make sure you stay strong. Oh, I was just saying, stay strong and embrace the journey.
How could I forget? I've been out of the loop.
I don't use it all the time.
Sorry, Bill. What do we always say?
I don't stay strong and embrace the journey.
That's right.
Actually, I'm having a T-shirt made if I can get it made in time for my cruise. Actually, I'm gonna put that on the slogan: "Stay strong and embrace the journey."
Yes. Well, hopefully they'll be for purchase, because I want to purchase one.
Well, it won't be in my shop, but I will. If you like it, I will definitely turn you on to whoever is doing it for me. Crafty Leo is doing.
You send your people to my people.
My people to your people. We'll get it worked out.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Thank you all.
Thanks, Emily. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, I gotta come back on. Thank you, Sherman. Just became a new member. Woo! Yes, I saw that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna play this for you. Do I stick? Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Sherman. And thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bill will also see you tomorrow. But we'll see you together as a pair right back here next week. So thank you guys. And thank you, Sherman. Bye. Say bye back. Say.